Here we are at Access Chapter 2, Skills Review 1. I'm going to download the student data file, save it. I'm saving it to my Access Chapter 2 folder, which is inside my Access folder. I'll come down here and add my last name, first initial, opening it up, enable contents, and now we've completed step 1. And step 2, we're going to create a new table in Design View. Create table design. Step 3, we're going to add 3 fields. The first field is the product number, and the data type will be number. Tab, tab. The next field will be event, and this data type will be short text. I know it does not mention this in the textbook, but I'm going to teach you that when we use the short text data type field, it automatically assigns that field 255 characters, which means you can type in 255 characters into this field. It also means that Access will save enough room for you to be able to type in 255 characters. And this can create, start to use up a lot of space on your computer and in your database. So since it's saving all this space, it could make your database much larger than it needs to be. Also, when we reduce the size of these short text field sizes, sometimes it can help us to maintain the integrity of our database. For example, if we were just entering in a state abbreviation that only needs 2 characters, by changing the field size to just 2, it would only allow you to put 2 characters in and not more. So whenever we have short text field sizes, we are going to adjust the size of those fields. So for the events, I don't think anything is more than maybe 30 characters. So I'm going to reduce this field size to 30, and you will need to do that also. Our next field is discount. And you might notice that when I tab over here, I actually just type a letter. I'm typing C for currency, and it brings the field up. There are not a lot of choices for data types, so you might be able to get away with just typing the first letter of the data type in order to pull it up. Just a little shortcut to make your typing go faster. We're going to step 4, make the product number the primary key field. So we select it and click on primary key. And we're going to save the table as events. So if I just go to close the table, it's actually going to prompt me to save it. Events. And if you want to call it events table, that is fine with me. Again, just to help you to start recognizing the different types of objects. Step 7, create a form based on the events table. So we click once. We don't want to open it, but we just want to select it to make it easy to create a form based on that table. And we're going to save the form as events. And again here, if you want, you can just change table to form. And then we're going to add 3 new records. And to do that, we need to be in form view. So you can right click here and choose form view if you want. You can come down to the bottom right corner and choose form view. However you like to do it. There's a couple different ways. If you're on the home ribbon, you can use this view tool up here also. And now we will add our records. And I'm just going to hit my tab key, and that will bring me to a new blank record. And one more. We're going to close this form. We're going to open the table. Here you can see our 3 new records. We're going to add one more record. They want you to add it by copying this record. I'm not a fan of copying records. I'd rather just enter the new record in. So our new record will be 2015. Summer cool off for $1. We're going to auto fit the events field. That's step 16. Step 17 is to save. Step 18 is to print. We're not going to do any printing. And when I go to close this, it will ask me to save, not because we added records. It automatically saves records, but because we adjusted the field size here. So yes, I want to save it. And it's all good. I could have done a Control S and then just closed it, or we could have come up to our quick access tool area and used the floppy disk icon. However you like to save, it doesn't matter. It will save. And that's it.